The City of Onkaparinga ran a trial program to support residents to host neighbourhood street gatherings with the aim of making it easier and less expensive for them. One of these parties was on Ian Street, Morphett Vale. This is their story.
So I think strong communities are well-connected communities. Strong communities are communities that communicate well with one another, and there's strong relationships within itself. And so street gatherings provide this beautiful place to develop that and to strengthen a lot of that in a really fun, informal, casual way that is natural to how we operate as humans. Like, we just want to have fun and connect.
I was the community development officer for this particular street and supporting them with liaising with council to make this street party happen. And the benefit of that was that I was like the one-stop shop for them. So if they had a question about picking up some bollards or doing some traffic marshalling training or whatever they needed from council, they had the relationship with me where they could come to me directly and I could support them.
So the community, they really designed what they wanted, how it was going to look, who did what and who did what on the day, and really we were instrumental in helping that to happen. However, there's no way it would have happened without them. They drove it.
80% of the neighbours showed up. They met people in their street that they hadn't met before. They met some people who had just bought a house in the street, and they included the new residents into the street party as well. Peter brought his barbecue over. A lady down the street had a jumpy castle and she set it up in her front yard for everybody to use. They decided that everyone would bring their own plate so they didn't have anything to throw away at the end. Some kids wanted to play a game of cricket, and that quickly got set up, and there was a little girl there with her bridesmaid dress hitting the cricket ball. These men were standing around the barbecue having a good chat and getting to know each other better. It's about connecting. It's about connecting more broadly across suburbs and across the community to just show that there are a lot of people out there who really care about creating stronger, more vibrant places to live.
I think a really important role that council played here was the role of the community development officer. They provided a really integral conduit between the residents and council. There was a lot of council things that needed to happen. So for example, permits and engineering reports and road closures and a lot of those sorts of things. And the community development officer was really key in being able to make that as accessible and as easy as possible for the resident. They didn't get burdened down with that. I'm really hoping that council finds a way to be able to reduce some of the barriers for neighbours being able to get together and do what neighbours do and strengthen our communities and increase that capacity in our communities for community to do what they do best. And then therefore we won't need as many services and as many funding grants to address issues and so on, because I really do believe that if neighbours are stronger, it creates stronger communities.
So since the street party finished, the group of residents who are really keen to get it all happening in the first place have now taken on lots of other community leadership roles. And they're doing Leadership Onkaparinga, they're involved in Wakefield House, they've just connected with all kinds of other council resources and services. The community of Ian Street are so keen to do it again that they've already started planning next year with all the stuff they've learnt from last year, and they're going to make it bigger and better.